Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of Haven Rock, our Buffy the Vampire Slayer RPG campaign entitled Heartless. For those watching in the chat, I really hope that the sound is okay because I kind of did not boost up the everyone else last session. So I came through clear and everyone else is a little low. So hopefully today that'll be a little bit better. I am your director, Kaleb Wade, and we have a full cast. Holy crap. We have 5 players, including our wonderful guest player, Fen, also known as Guildmaster, also known as Fennicini. So, whew.
I'm gonna do a quick audio test for all the people that are sitting here at home who are like, are we better this week? I don't know. We're like, fine. Are we better this week? I don't know. We're like, fine. Are we better this week?
It does sound.
I answered my own question.
Okay, cool.
Joke was, it was me. I was the audience trying to look to see if the audio was better.
You thought it was the audience, but it was I, Fan.
Was I Fennicini?
Oh boy. So, tiny bit of anxiety starting this episode, but you know what? We're starting a little bit late. We'll maybe go a little bit over.
Please, man, sorry.
Look, I am this close away from buying a product, and you know what's stopping me? It's out of stock.
Which one is
Which
it?
one?
I want the hat. I want
The hat?
the
Oh,
hat.
yeah. And let me go find out what's wrong. Why it's out of stock.
I just want a hat.
We'll have to talk to our
gay.
producer Chip, and we'll see if he can.
Come on, Chip, get it
Yeah,
together.
We'll talk with Chip.
We'll have to talk with Chip.
He's our guy.
But welcome to Haven Rock. This is episode 8, entitled Heartless. I'm going to go around the virtual table, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what you hope for tonight. Let's start with Aubrey.
Hello, I am
There we go.
Buffy. I was like starting to speak, and then I just went, nope, I'm muted. Thank you, Zoom. Hello, I am Aubrey. I am playing Nessa. You can find me on the internet, either at Goblets and Gays or my Queen Cosplay. And my hopes for tonight is that I don't die.
That was a pretty low bar.
It is a very low bar.
Our guest
But-
player, Fen.
Oh, hi. It's me, Fennicini, Guildmaster here at Guild of the Phoenix. Product. Man, it sounds like we have a sponsor here. No, I'm kidding. Caleb's like,
We
why-
are our own sponsors.
Why did we...
just get through the intro?
No.
When I said the intro takes 15 minutes, no one disputed it because it is true.
It is. No, I apologize. I'll be brief. I'm Fen. You can find me on the internet at Fennicini and all sorts of places. I'll be playing Cole this evening, our lovely inventor, I guess. I don't really know what to call him. He's just there.
You just say.
He's rich and pretty.
Oh my god.
Oh, he got
Realize
money.
They're gonna meet each other and they're gonna be angry and pretty.
Dan.
Hi, I'm Dan.
I love all of you so much.
This is off to a great start.
I'm so
We're all
sorry.
professionals, we swear.
Hello,
Yourself.
I'm Dan. I play Trip Ward, and what I'm very excited for this episode is the scolding of Nadia Rowstone.
Mitch.
Hey, I am Mitchell, also known as Penny for a Tale on all the social medias. You can find me at Weave the Tale, formerly Encounter Roleplay, as well as Penny for a Tale. I am most excited about, as I will be playing Jono tonight, creating the most drama. So that is my aim for tonight. Yeah.
And last but certainly not least, Emily.
Hi everyone, I'm Emily. I'm playing Ashley and Kelly tonight. What I'm hoping for is more Ash Chen scenes.
Ashley and Gretchen scenes.
Yes. Ash Chen. Okay.
Just signs, merch. No, wait. No, I shouldn't put that in the ether. I shouldn't tempt Pen.
I heard there needs to be new merch.
Oh.
I heard that
True.
there might be a dating sim that's coming out based on this.
Yeah, hold on. Wait, Caleb, do we have licensing for that? Do you know?
I'll have to ask Chip.
I was like, did you get it? We only got to Chip. It's all good.
Chip hasn't been responding to my texts. I think he's in Bermuda. He shouldn't be in Bermuda. He shouldn't be traveling.
No, it's a pandemic. He should be here. Why is he in Bermuda? Who sent him to Bermuda? Did I send? Why would I send?
Why would you send him to Bermuda?
Dude, no, we are getting off topic here.
So your evil alter ego, Fen Achini? All right, so we start with a bit of a continuation of the cliffhanger. But before we do that, shall we give a little recap? There'll be some bonus XP for those who participate. What happened last session in episode 7, Nobody's Home?
Well, let me find my notes.
Well, no one was home, so we don't know.
Yeah, no one
Oh
was
my
home.
god!
And
So
that-
much happened in episode 7, though.
So much.
I mean, first things off the bat,
We helped Gretchen with her
Gretchen's
grief.
parents mysteriously die in what appears to possibly be a werewolf-related death.
Yep.
Possibly.
My first note on my notes for last session are things didn't start off great and they didn't get better.
Neil, Nessa's old friend is in town. That won't come to haunt us.
Didn't we also just let him in on all
Yep.
the deets?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, I just want to make sure I was on the
To
same
to which he said,
we-
"Yeah, I'm out."
Good answer.
Train fight in the hotel,
Gretchen,
causing
silly string
faces
fight.
property
Yeah,
damage.
Silly string fight.
that's important.
Lots of candy.
Chocolate.
Rom-coms.
Lots of romance.
There
Yeah,
was some romance, but yeah.
There was some very good choice romance.
Yeah. My other note is Felix's hot friend showed up. Damn.
Oh no, he's hot. It literally says Cole. Oh no, he's hot. That's it. That's all it says. Oh no, he's hot. I mean, he also, we don't know this as characters, or he hasn't told us yet, but Cole knows,
Robert?
not Robert, yes, had met Robert the night before.
Yep.
So that's fun. Also has a
I
really,
realized 2 of Felix's friends, or former friends, are attractive. Cristiano said
all of
attractiveness
them
isn't sexy.
aren't all of them literally?
That's saying that
Yeah,
Felix and
Jono-
Jono are friends.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, they
that's
are.
not a stretch.
That's totes friends. Felix is cool.
Sure, Jan.
Like attractiveness.
They're all
What's the word?
hot. There's some
Quality, that's a word.
Yeah.
Because he said he just took it because it made him sexy.
Mm.
And now Cole, who's also sexy.
Yep. A bunch of questionable decisions later.
Ashling had a premonition.
Yep.
Yep.
A premonition of Trip being strangled and like held over rebar. And then
Nadia tried to save Trip.
well, I got kidnapped.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I tried to hold my own, and
You got a
Knock-
good kick
no.
in.
yeah, I got a good kick in, a good couple of.
You
things in.
accidentally used a spell against
Yep.
Neil.
Yep. That's not gonna come to haunt me later. And
Right.
then, but I was able to get a text message before I was kidnapped.
Help.
Help.
Went to the warehouse.
I think I think you're all missing a few bits. Because
Calliope came. That's important.
Calliope, one of Nathaniel's crows, came and said, "Hey
I
yo,
love the
y'all looking out for your girl Bianca?"
Robert, they're both
Robert,
missing.
Yeah.
I was not here for that part. Well, I was here, but I was kidnapped by that point.
Aubrey as a human being was here.
Me as a human being was
Player
here.
was
Me
I'm
as my
trying to
character
think
was
of-
not.
What else was considered important?
I mean,
That-
So Bianca
like,
and
missing.
Robert and Neil aren't important.
We covered Neil. We're about
Neil's-
to cover Bianca.
Neil's unconscious in my house.
Yeah, we're about to cover Bianca because we're gonna get to the dumb warehouse real soon. We're
Okay.
gonna be like, here are all the people who are missing. They're in this warehouse except for Neil, who's At
This
That's
the
his
Haven
home.
Rock is apparently surrounded by empty warehouses.
At least 2.
Three.
Three, at least three.
At least 3. It's N+1 for every episode we find another warehouse.
It's like every time the Power Rangers fight in a quarry
Or a park.
or a park. But y'all found that Bianca's door was busted down.
Yep.
With a note planted that just said "Where?" with a question mark. It seemed that I think it was Trip who noticed that there was some bone dust next to the door.
I believe the direct quote was, "Fuck, wish shit. I don't know what's going on here."
Some dusty bones.
Cole
Shit,
found.
When it comes to magic, I don't know fuck about shit.
I don't know fuck about shit.
That is 100% correct.
Cole found that Robert was abducted in the middle of him trying to cook something, but ingeniously, Robert had a screenshot of a Wikipedia page of House MD with "where" drawn right next to it, leading you all to the warehouse.
Yeah.
On the way there, y'all got a text from Nessa saying, "Help.
Help.
Like all lowercase, just help.
Help."
It was as fast as I could type it. No time for any
HALP.
Help.
Help. All of you go to the warehouse. Trip calls the Cuckoos.
Look, Trip didn't know that Cole had already tracked Nessa's phone location. So the Cuckoos have done it before. Why not? Technically speaking, that's someone who's not us who knows where we are now as a player.
So, you all enter the warehouse. You hear various cries of help, like, I'm over here. But you all split the party.
We had to.
All great decisions.
Oswin does.
As one does. Trip finds Nessa on the second floor and is attacked by the same masked attacker that captured Nessa. Puts up a bit of a fight, but then gets strangled over rebar.
Look, this thing is stronger and faster than me. I have questions.
We all hear a
But
no.
wait.
There's more.
One Nadia Rosestone shows the fuck up and goes, no, switches places via some sort of magic with Trip, and then gets dashed upon the rebar like, someone who cares too much. It's fine.
And then our lovely, lovely guest Cole managed to make it so that no major organs were hit by
And
moving
then
really,
I-
really fast.
And I ripped the
Questions.
mask off with telekinesis.
To which I said, "You have telekinesis?"
Like, what?
I was just like, okay, lit. But unfortunately, the identity wasn't revealed. Trip tackled the masked attacker and just started wailing until someone caught their wrists and said, "I think that's enough of that." And so we begin. A second after that moment.
Oh, fuck.
Would like to call, I believe it's Nadia? Bianca? I'm terrible at names, sorry.
Nadia.
Nadia.
The one impaled on rebar.
Nadia.
I would like to remove. I'm gonna leave her where she is. Never mind. We're leaving her where she is.
Staying on the rebar.
Yes.
I would like to see who the fuck grabbed my wrist while I'm in the middle of important business, please.
You turn and see this ethereal and sort of voluptuous beauty, raven hair, pale skin, red lips,
How dare you be hot and also interrupting me?
this crimson sort of pantsuit as the hand around your wrist sort of tightens. Now I could throw you off of my associate, or you could get up and we could talk. Your choice, Slayer.
Your associate going to make a break for it?
I don't know. Will you? And then the intruder just goes, sort of like Zentai suit, like no face, just a black suit, just goes, just slowly shaking the head.
If you're lying to me, everyone here will be dead, and I will be happy. And Trip will like slowly, like kind of like shake their wrist to like get her to let go so they can stand up.
You'll be right on one of those points. And she lets go. Now,
Who the fuck are you?
I believe you may have heard of me. Most people just call me the matron nowadays.
Never heard of you.
I'm sure Izzy has.
And your point?
My point is that you have two options here. You can try and stop me and my associate, and yes, everyone will be dead. Or you can get your lovely little watcher, who seems to care a bit too much about her slayer for her own good. Hope she hit the spleen. I hear that's not important.
I don't like taking orders. Like, I'm a teenager. We don't do that. So what's stopping me from not listening?
You hear a groan of pain from Nadia. Your watcher bleeding out, I assume. Yes.
Can I dial 911? Could I have dialed 911 during this entire conversation you just had?
Yeah.
Perfect. That is all.
might I do the responsible?
The tension. Can I do
Why,
the
yes.
responsible thing?
I can't do much. I'm still tied up. Do I need to make any more fear rolls?
No.
Cool.
I'm not going to destroy you yet, Slayer. I'm not going to kill your friends. I'm not going to visit your mother, who's probably worried about you in the hospital. I want you all to prepare. I want you all to get stronger. Because I want a challenge.
You were saying this was supposed to be challenging. This was like a walk in the park. Bring it. And Trip will actually like just go for the leg sweep.
As soon as you do, it passes through her like smoke.
Fucking A! Magic people! How did she fucking do that? And then
Do you try another punch?
I wanted the associate, the Zenny suit, still there.
You would assume.
Let's go for physical contact there. Don't really much care what it is.
Let's say you go for like a good like chest hit on the ground, passes through. Oh. Looks like the choice was made for you. And she disappears with her associate. Soon enough, the sound of an ambulance comes to collect Nadia. Do you all follow to the hospital?
I would have asked if I could ride in the ambulance.
You can.
Go to the hospital as well. I mean, I have trauma. I was beaten up, so I imagine I need some sort of medical attention.
I'm sure from Cole's like shoulder checking Nadia.
Just needs like some a little bit of attention. Nothing too major.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And we don't know what happened with Bianca and Robert, so maybe they need medical attention as well.
Multiple ambulance show up. I think that'd probably be easier than trying to pile all 8 of us into one.
I think so.
We can
The
try.
ambulance is N+1.
I also love the idea of the thing pulling up, 2 gurneys coming out, and then the rest was just piling out like it's a clown car. No, but I'll make it.
So, as that scene is in progress, we rewind time a little bit to the start of this day. Jono, what are you up to?
What time is it?
He's up to no good.
It's about 9 in the morning. 10.
Oh, I mean, after helping my siblings get to the bus and school and everything, it's time to go make some dough. So car washing.
Dan, remind me, what day is it? I believe it's a Saturday.
It is, in fact,
It's a Saturday.
Yeah.
It has been Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday in the last 4 episodes. We've cranked out a week.
Holy
It
hell!
is Saturday.
Then he'd be watching his siblings.
Are you paying attention to your phone at all?
Yeah, it's set on vibrate.
You get a text from... Now, I don't know if you confirmed that you saved Nathaniel's number. Did you?
I think so. I don't know why I wouldn't. I usually just put some name on there referring to them. It might just be like a little
Crowman.
emoji. Yeah, just like friend number 2.
There is no crow emoji, and it upsets me.
So you get a text from Crowman that says... That is an address and says Gretchen needs her friends. But you're kind of busy watching your siblings.
God. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, all right, guys. Jono has to leave for like an hour or 2. I'm gonna put on the TV. Don't talk to strangers. I'm locking the door. Don't answer it for anyone. Be careful, guys. All right. Call me if you need me. Step out. Peace.
They kind of just nod like, yeah, whatever, big bro.
Those are my boys. My sibs.
As you walk out, you get another, you get a call, actually.
Oh, fuck. I am filled with anxiety. And I flip open my flip phone and... Hello?
Are you busy, Mr. Bustillos? It's Principal Jenkins.
Not too busy for some wet work. What we talking about?
I have someone that I would like for you to investigate, maybe depose, or rather dispose of.
All right, what you got?
The details are a bit sketchy, but there are, or will be, witches in this town that I would like you to get rid of for me.
Fucking witches. All right, what'd they do? What are their names? What do they look like?
I'll send you the details as soon as I get them.
Sounds good. Otherwise, I'll just look around. I have to do an errand real quick, but afterwards I should be good. Just need to check on my little ones, and it's all good. Sounds good.
The call ends.
Oh no.
So,
Get some Everclear in me and head to the... Was it the hospital I'm going to? Where the hell am I going to?
to see Gretchen?
Yeah.
Gretchen is staying in a hotel.
Yeah, I'll head over there.
I assume you take your time. You're sort of do you walk? Do you try and
I'll jog. It's a good day for jogging.
So it'll take you a few hours.
Yeah.
Let's say this is after let's see. Considering time of day. Huh. As you jog, you don't have to roll a perception check for this.
Thank God.
You see Felix riding around.
Hey, Felix.
The bike stops. What?
Hey, can you give me a ride? Gretchen needs people or something. If you can
Oh, you need a ride?
yeah.
Suffer. And Felix drives off.
Bitch. God. I should continue running.
So it takes you a bit longer than you think. I'll say this is after Gretchen has convinced Aisling to go and help the party. You arrive at the hotel. It's about, say, 2, actually. Because I believe, goodness, what is that? I need to just have this all on hand. Or have a better memory that's not marred by bad mental health. Believe it's Summer Square. That is the downtown area.
It's like a Holiday Inn or a, was it Red Roof?
It's a
A
pretty
motel?
nice. It's a pretty nice hotel
Oh, cool. All
in
right.
the downtown area. So yeah, in Summer Square. You get the room number. You go up. You are face. Gretchen opens the door. Oh, hey.
Yeah, I got a text.
Yeah, Trip and Nessa and Aisling were already here, so I'm kind of good.
Okay. Okay. All right. I would ask in the future, if you don't mind, if things are okay. Maybe send me a text or just be like, hey, no longer
I
need
mean,
anyone.
no one's heard from you in a while, so we kind of
You
just.
just have to call. I am somewhere always. I have my phone. Any case, good to hear that you're okay. What was the emergency?
I'm guessing you didn't see the news, huh?
No, I have brothers and sisters, and we try to avoid the news. It's mostly like Cartoon Network. What's that show? God, you know the little robot dude, and he's in the space station, and it's like Toonami or something like that. We've been on that for some time.
Isn't that for like teenagers?
Yeah, they're all kids, so you know.
Oh, this I thought I wouldn't have to do this today. My parents are dead.
How? I guess that's a recent thing.
Yes, Jono, it's a recent thing.
Okay, all right. How did it happen?
I don't know. I got home and they were dead as if they were marked up by werewolves. We don't know.
Okay, but it sounds like you kind of do know.
Now I can understand why they didn't call you. Okay. Thank you for coming, but I think I'm just gonna stay in my room for the day, grieve and all that.
All right. I guess they already took the bodies away.
I don't know.
I'll figure it out. All right. Thanks, Gretchen. And just kind of closes the door.
Hey, Jono,
Yep. What's up?
please don't look into this.
All right. See you later.
It is. Yeah. They might need your help at the library.
Fucking A. What are they? Oh, God. I'll go check them out. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Okay.
You
Yeah,
hear
sure,
the door slam as you
Yeah.
were like, "Oh God, my."
Yeah, I'm just like looking up all like the places where they can put dead people. Like, it's like let's get these addresses saved on my phone.
Talk about like
In Haven Rock, like
morgues.
morgues.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alrighty. So you look up those places. Where do you go next, friend?
Well, I mean, if any of those places are between me and the library, I'll go ahead and check those out. Otherwise, I'll just head to the library.
Do you even know Gretchen's last name?
I don't think so. No. But I'll go for the wounds. See if
Okay,
yeah.
so let me get this straight. You are a 17?
Yeah, I'm 17.
17-year-old high schooler carrying on a flask and headphones, smelling like you've jogged for a few hours, going into a morgue asking to records on bodies who may have been mauled by animals.
I'm gonna call ahead, call first, get that appointment. That appointment in. All nice and sassy like.
Okay. Most, if not all of them, think you are a prank caller.
Just
Also, Gretchen is from Oregon.
what does that mean?
It is her parents' bodies would not be in this state.
They weren't killed here?
No.
Oh, all the way back there. Yeah, god damn it. I can't
You're in
remember at all.
Washington.
Fucking states.
So, as you told your siblings you were going to be gone for an hour, it's been a smooth 4.
Yeah, like it does. I'll just, check my messages, be like, okay, they're fine. They haven't called me yet.
You get a text. As you check your messages, you get a text from Nessa just saying, help.
Just gonna text back, where you at?
I would say by the time you reply, Nessa is in the ambulance.
Yeah. It'll be like however long was between that help text and the be rescued by everybody. Probably at least an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does she reply?
I don't know, Nessa. Do you reply?
I don't even think she has her phone.
She doesn't.
I think my phone is at my house or destroyed. I don't know. So my phone is at my house.
Yeah, it's on the floor at your house because it was kicked away.
Yeah, no, that's what you tried to track through initially, and they're like, says she's at her house.
Yep. You get no reply from Nessa.
Yeah, she's like, god damn, today's running up my minutes. Just head over to the library.
As you are heading to the library, you see 2 ambulances go to Haven Rock General, as well as a motorcycle, Felix carrying someone you haven't met. Wearing a sort of like crimson-ish, like Letterman jacket.
As it's going by, I want to try to get on the back of this ambulance, just kind of like grab onto the little sidebars.
Let me... one sec. Okay. So you want to try and grab onto the ambulance while it is moving.
Yeah.
Dying over
Let's
here.
go for it.
Okay.
I want to see what's in this ambulance.
Dexterity, acrobatics, -5 because it is a speeding emergency vehicle.
Yeah.
Are we going full lights blaring? Fun?
Oh yeah.
It was a
Wait,
911
hold
call.
on. She doesn't have Medicaid. They will be doing a slow crawl towards the hospital.
Hello? Have you
Nadia?
have you never called 911 before?
No, I have not.
Okay, yeah, that's what happens when you call 911, regardless of who you are.
Yeah.
The bill comes afterwards.
Yeah.
God damn it! If anyone
Welcome
ever
to
calls,
America. It sucks here.
yeah, I'll be like, no, don't give me a taxi, damn it.
Yeah, you gotta sign the
Lead
form.
on
Like,
the
don't
car.
touch the inside of the. Don't touch the inside, so they don't have to take you. Sign the I release form. Get in an Uber. I hate it here. It's fine.
Yeah, we're all fine. 15, so 4 successes.
Fuck, Jono.
With the -5.
Yeah.
The fuck, Jono?
Trip, you hear some clattering on the ambulance, and outside you see Jono gripping for dear life.
The
Yeah.
fuck? The fuck? I like up at the little window, like, what the fuck are you?
He's like, he's hanging on and like has like a little cigarette, like
Really?
kind of poking his head in to see who the hell's in the back of this ambulance.
Who's all in Trip's ambulance?
Nadia, Trip, and I assume Aisling, maybe.
I don't know. Ness is in one of them.
You see Nadia, like, obviously wounded, and she is the one being taken to the ambulance, to the hospital.
Alright,
Do
cool.
you let go?
I'm staying on till the.
I'm not
The
letting him
hospital.
in. I'm not letting
Yeah.
him in.
I'm not like Jono's not asking it. He's just kind of chilling out on the back, like just smoking a cigarette and.
I fucking hate it here. It's just...
Just open the door and just no more Jado.
You know what? In honor of Jackal and Hare, Star Wipe. Now, we are at the hospital. Nadia has been set up in a room. Dark clouds hang overhead. And it starts to rain as everyone sort of gets treatment and sort of hangs out near or in Nadia's room.
Mhm.
So what happened?
I think everyone turns to look at Jono. There is a thick silence in the air.
I don't know. If Nessa's already been treated, she's probably just sort of like curled up in like one of those hospital chairs, not saying much.
Neil
Kinda
is
got,
sitting
like-
beside you, Nessa.
Kind of got like a stare. If he's there, she's probably like holding his hand or something.
Felix is sort of looking out the nearby window, not looking at you, Jono.
Just make this awkward. Just sit down. Like, oh god. Did you guys see the Redskins play last night?
I think Cole was probably the last one to get seen. I assume he probably dislocated his shoulder or something.
Mhm.
Comes out of.
I feel like Trip might be the only person who didn't get hurt in this entire thing.
And Ashley.
I think
Ashley.
both you
And
guys.
Ashley are just like,
Yeah.
And Cole didn't really get hurt too.
Yeah. I mean,
No.
Nessa got a little beat
Got
up. She's
jostled.
probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
you know, she got a little
Got
beat up.
pretty
Like,
bad actually.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what my health total is at because I just was told I took X amount of damage and that took me to 9. And I don't know if I took any damage after that.
You'll be at 9 until you sleep.
Cool.
But
Yeah.
I'll kind of come out from one of the rooms. I assume he kind of looks back in and smiles, kind of nods to thank the nurse, whoever they are, and then he'll kind of walk out and see everybody, and then kind of focus in on you, Jano. We haven't met.
Jono.
Ah. He does not shake your hand. Pleasure to meet you.
You too, person.
Cole Braddock. Good friend of Felix.
Cool. Felix is a good guy.
He is. We should go to dinner sometime.
Huh?
We should go to dinner sometime.
Yeah, sure. There's a McDonald's close to my place. It's like open till like 3.
I have a better place in mind. Not tonight. I'll let you know.
Like Wendy's?
No, something fancier. It's on me, so don't worry about it.
Oh snap! You talking about like Steak and Shake? I got you.
Trip,
White Castle or something? Yeah, I feel you. Let's do it.
Trip, roll me a perception check, please.
You see like the White Castle mascot peering
that
over
is
the windows.
a 9, so just 1 success.
This was easy, so it's fine. You see your mom.
Mama. It's fine. There's just a Dr. Ward in the hallway. We're just gonna ignore
Sure,
it.
I'm due for a run-in with my dad soon too.
It's fine.
How many of our parents work at the hospital?
Two. Where else are you supposed to work in Haven Rock?
There's
You-
only the hospital.
No, there's not. You
Other places. We're just being facetious.
you get a text, Trip. We will talk about this later. From your mom. Are you okay?
There's just like a long pause, or like you see like the dots typing, and then they go away, and they type and they go away, and it's like, okay, yeah.
You see your mom sort of nodding, sort of looking at you with a little bit of worry. But she has to get back to her job, so. Are any of you the closest to Nadia's room?
I imagine it was probably Trip who was going to be the closest.
So I would assume Nathaniel was standing like, if you were standing on one side of the door, Nathaniel's standing on the other. Just sort of like staring off into the middle distance.
This is a lively room.
Felix just turns and goes, "For once in your fucking life, could you shut the fuck up?"
So what happened? Context, please.
A lot.
Okay,
I
that.
mean, honestly, I don't know. I was tied up for half of it.
Okay. So
Robert, Bianca, and Nessa got kidnapped by some weird masked intruder or attacker, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
okay.
I do have some more information that I should probably share with y'all, but probably not right this exact moment. When we
Yeah,
all can regroup, I have some important stuff.
Yeah, it sounds like a tough day.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are talking about anything right now. Is not.
We're also in the middle of a damn hospital.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
want
gonna be listening.
a hit?
No,
Well,
not in the hospital.
it's about to get tougher. And Felix is sort of like looking outside the window, just sort of points out of it. Do any of you go to look outside of the window?
Yeah, John will be like,
Yeah, Nessa will slowly get up and see.
We looking
what's
at?
up.
As lightning flashes to illuminate a bit of the side of the hospital, not near the parking lot where there would be light fixtures, you all see 3 black-clad women with umbrellas. One hunched over with a cane. And as another bit of lightning flashes, they are gone. As soon as they're gone and you sort of blink, you hear synchronous footsteps down the hall. And it is if every member of the staff, every staff member of the hospital is ignoring them, whether by their own ignorance, their own lack of perception, or something else. Trip, you see, well, for some of you, most of you, you would recognize Ermine and Kerrigan, two of the members of Nadia's coven. Jono, you would remember Kerrigan as the young individual who first called Nadia Supreme when taking away Barry. Also, Jono and Trip, you would recognize Annalise.
I want to stop them before they actually even make it to the threshold. Because I have a feeling I know how this is going to go, and I need to get the one up as fast as I can. Hello. We need to talk.
Is she all right?
She is fine. She will be. But we need to talk. May I interest you in the lounge down the hall?
We might as well. These old bones don't do well with walking a lot. And Ermine just starts walking towards the lounge. Kerrigan follows. And Annalise sort of looks into the room and just looks at Nadia for a moment. As long as she's all right. As the two of you then head to the lounge. Felix goes, I'm gonna get out of here.
Where are you going?
Somewhere not here.
Be safe.
Yeah. And Felix
before Felix leaves, Nessa will sort of like go over to him and just be like, "Thank you."
Focus on Neil.
Okay. Just.
And Felix sort of shoulder checks Jono on the way out.
Sense of normalcy.
Have fun, Felix.
Fuck off.
Look around here.
So, Trip and the witches.
Probably wondering why I've gathered you all here.
Kerrigan just goes before getting two disapproving looks from the elder members of the coven.
Delivered with a straight face. The reason why Nadia Rosestone is in that bed is because she loves me too much. And I think you should know that first. Because that, theoretically, was supposed to be me. And not in one of those, oh, woe is me kind of way, it should have been me. Like, literally, that was me, and then it wasn't. With magic.
Nadia always did risk herself on showing how much she cared.
I know she will probably not listen to me when it comes to scolding her about her actions. Because at the end of the day, I'm a slayer. It's my job to get in the way of danger to save this little corner of the world. So, that's where I'm going to need your help.
It seems that you have a bit of foresight then, Minxward. Because we were going to take her back to England. our magics are much quicker than what they can do here. Plus, our decor is much more fashionable and less garish to the eyes.
It's a hospital. It's not supposed to look nice. It's supposed to be effective.
Would it kill them for a bit of tartan in the rooms?
We're Americans.
Exactly. Not the time, I mean. As Nadia is incapacitated, I am acting as Supreme of the Coven. And I think it would do her well to not be here for a bit, since she is willing to risk everything for you.
There is also the impending issue of those that we love being used as pawns in a game.
Basic supervillain stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but it's coming home to roost a little faster than I expected.
It always does.
And I think it would be unwise for her to be at least here in her current state until she is back closer to her full power. I know she will probably protest as soon as she can, which is why I want to kind of jump the gun.
It would surprise her to know that this is a decision made by the both of us, in agreement to each other.
You know what they say about idiots? It's like the great minds thing, but it's like the opposite. Like sometimes they actually come together and have one bad idea together.
I got it.
Just check in. I don't know if that idiom crossed the pond correctly or not.
So it's decided. We will inform Nathaniel that he will be your acting watcher until Nadia is back.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not happy. I'm just gonna make that very clear. I'm very unhappy. But this is what I believe to be the appropriate call.
It takes much strength and willpower to consider making the call. And you've far exceeded that. No wonder she speaks so highly of you. You have my word, as Supreme of one of the most powerful covens in England, that Nadia Rosa will not return until she is back to her full power as acting Supreme. And Annalise holds out a hand.
Trip will shake it.
And after shaking, she just hugs you. She hugs you, and it's warm, and it's nice, and for a second you forget what you just saw. And you can understand why Nadia loves her so much.
Now, if you excuse me, I have to pretend that I'm in a horror movie and I have to go cry outside in the rain. And Trip will like turn and just like leave and go cry in the parking lot. In the rain, like you do.
In a separate cut, like everyone sees Choco just running through the halls.
Meanwhile, Ashley will
Across
go find,
town.
a quiet, isolated spot, and she will fill in Gretchen on what's happened and things like that.
Gretchen will let you know that Jono stopped by and asked insensitive questions about her parents dying.
Yeah, it's on the Jono.
Are you okay?
Mostly shaken, yeah, but okay.
Well, I'm glad that Miss Rosestone's in the hospital. It's better than the alternative.
Yeah, it is.
Been enough death today.
Oh, this has only been one day. The same day. Oh, Jesus, this has been a long day.
Almost 8 hours. Kinda nuts.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Be careful. And Gretchen's the call. You see Trip just sort of beeline to the nearest exit. Yes.
No, I'm
Oh.
more just Cole watch Trip go by. Not bad, huh?
The 3 witches will return to where you all are. We are going to stay in town for a few days until Nadia is at least conscious.
Caleb,
And-
I'm gonna message you something real quick.
Okay. And then we will be taking her back to England for a time to make sure her wounds are healed.
I'm glad that she's gonna be okay, and I hope she has a speedy recovery.
She will. Oh, are you Nessa?
Yes.
She actually asked me to the next time I saw you. And she gives you a small, sort of box. It's sort of rectangular. It's sort of like a necklace box.
Mm-hmm.
Do you open it?
Sure, yeah.
There are 10 of those portal crystals in there.
Damn. Okay.
She suspected that your talent would grow, and even if you don't know how to make them.
I know how, I just haven't actually gotten around to trying to make one yet.
Neil
This is
is just
helpful.
takes one look and just sort of just shakes his head and just looks away.
But thank you.
Jono, you get a text from Principal Jenkins.
Is it a picture of these 3 witches?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I figured. I'm just like, what'd they do?
There is no reason. There is just pictures and names.
God. I'll just respond, Roger. But not do anything at this moment.
Well, I believe these 2 will take their leave. I'm going to stay with Nadia. Nathaniel will be your acting watcher. Nathaniel sort of steps to the plate and just sort of nods. He's just as out of it as you all are. Kerrigan and Hermine take their leave, and Annalise sort of places her hand on Nathaniel's shoulder before walking towards Nadia's room. Well, this... part of my language was a shit day.
Yeah, it's not been great. I fully expect I have not done with today yet. My dad hasn't shown up yet, but I imagine it's only a matter of time before
Nessa?
someone says, "Oh no." Just be like, yeah, that sounds like him.
Get some rest while you can. And Nathaniel sort of just grabs his coat and takes his leave. Dr. Langley sort of runs up and just hugs you. What are you? Are you okay? What's going on? Are you all right? Are you good?
So hug him back and just be like, yeah, I'm a little banged up, but I'm fine. Just some weirdo broke into our house.
They what?
It's a long story. Some weirdo broke into our house, but everything's fine. We just might need new locks on the doors.
Hi, Mr. Langley. Or Dr. Langley. Hey, Neil, I thought you were coming today. I decided to come up a day early, but I think I'm gonna head on home. A lot of excitement and being in a home invasion. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. There's food for you in the fridge. Made it nice. Oh, Neil, you didn't have to do that. Are you sure you two are okay?
Yeah. It's gonna be a little weird, and I'm gonna be a little sore, but one of my friends talked me into taking some self-defense classes recently, and that, everything's fine. I got some bruises, but
Are these those? Hi, I'm Dr. Langley. I'm Vanessa's dad. Hi.
Pleasure to meet you, Cole Braddock.
Nice to meet you, Cole, and you. And he points at you, Aisling. There we go.
There we go, on it. Right. I'm Ashton. I'm a friend of Nessa's.
And you are? And he points to you, Jono.
Just Jono. Hi.
Is that a flask?
Filled with water.
I don't think 17-year-olds should have flasks. Or, how old are you? Do you go to school with my daughter?
Yeah, I do. Same school, pretty much, yeah.
Man, kids these days. I am gonna take the night off early. I'll drive you both. Let me just hey, Nancy, and Nancy's just like, just go, man, just go. Okay, yeah, let's. I will grab my keys and everything, and I'll be right back. Okay. And he almost, it's like he almost runs.
Cool person.
Yeah.
Trip, you're crying in the rain. It wasn't your fault, you know. Felix sort of moves from the shadows and stands beside you.
Hate it when you do that.
Most people do. We can't choose who cares about us and what they'll do.
This is exactly why I wasn't gonna tell anybody. I've seen enough movies. When someone has a has a vision, whatever they're called, magic folk, and
Probably something other than magic folk. Sorry,
And
you're explaining.
and you try to not do it, it happens. At least this way, we didn't waste time and energy trying to negate the whole situation. Except one Nadia Rosestone had to come in and be like, "Oh no, I care. I would have been fine."
Would you?
Yeah, that's kind of my fucking job.
But you don't know that for sure.
Well, the same fire that burns
I mean, let's
a
look at things here.
paper.
If Cole didn't let's say, in the same situation, Cole didn't shoulder check you, would you be okay?
Is Nadia okay?
She's alive, isn't she?
I rest my case.
Okay. I know that this is a hard time for you because this was your watcher and this hit way too close to home. So let me just try and lay this all out here. Whether you would have been fine or not, it was her choice to save you. And yeah, that fucking hurts.
Here's the
no matter how fucking self-deprecating you are and thinking that no one should ever save you because you're tough and the Slayer, that doesn't mean people still won't give a shit about you.
Look, I've spent the majority of, I guess we're getting closer to 2 years than a year and a half now, training like a Slayer. And before that, I did sports and athleisure for fun. I'm built for this. This is my job.
And I'm built for stealing shit. Yet here I am.
Yeah, I don't know what you're fucking doing.
A friend was in need.
Look, I'm saying that most of the things that are happening can be connected back to me. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't care for me. I'm saying that it is part of my job to keep the people that care about me safe. And I can't do that if they do stupid shit. And Nadia knows it was stupid. That's the thing. It's not like, oh, I thought like that situation was going to end 3 ways, all of which were bad. And she chose it anyhow. It's one thing if it'd be like, oh yeah, no, totally. Like, you know, we could actually maybe like switch it up and like maybe something good will happen. Nothing good was going to happen.
Yeah, well, sometimes humans, well, mostly humans, make stupid decisions for the people they love. And sometimes we just gotta deal with it.
Yes, but there are repercussions for everyone's actions, including the fact that Nadia is now going back to England as soon as it is safe for her to do so, which should be only a handful of days. Gretchen's parents are dead, and I'm pretty sure that's related to hanging out with me.
You don't know that for sure.
Look, Gretchen, look. That town was quiet, sleepy, and no activity. All
And
of a
she's
sudden,
still a Slayer.
and she's still
Trouble
a Slayer.
follows Slayers.
She was not there because she was here because of me. I'm not blaming myself, but these are literal facts. Actual reality. So, if everyone is going to be stupid around me, I need to be better. I just need to be better. And you know what? A very pretty lady grabbed my fist and told me that this was just a test. And if this is how we respond to a test, how the fuck are we supposed to respond when it's not a test? When it's not a warm-up?
Hey, Breathe. You couldn't see this coming.
Actually, someone did.
Did Okay. So the person who saw this coming, did they see you being thrown?
I was never thrown. I believe it was just me dangling by the throat, which did happen.
So you couldn't have seen Nadia switching places with you.
No.
Therein lies the point. Look, I'm not good with this whole advice shit, especially with someone who will gladly twist my words to make it all about how they're failing at something, which you seem to do a lot, by the way. Just a little thing. But I think that it's more important that she's alive, you can move forward, you can get stronger, and the people we love will just continually do stupid things because that's what they do for people they love.
And now I get to explain why the fuck I was in the hospital with my librarian and my mom.
Yeah, and Felix sort of reaches into a shadow and pulls out an umbrella, pops it open, and just hands it to you. That's on you, bud. Good luck.
Yeah, if I go missing for a few days, it's probably because I'm locked in the house.
Well, if you ever need a stealthy exit,
I mean, I could always just climb out of the second story.
there's also just a shadow.
Thanks.
Yeah. And Felix disappears into the darkness. And that is where we're going to take our break. So we will be back in like 10 minutes, 10-minute break. Stretch our leggies, get some drinks. And yeah, we will continue with the latter half of episode 8, Heartless. Goodbye.
Bye.
One. Hello, we are back with the second half of Haven Rock, episode 8, Heartless. It is the next day. It is a Sunday. Let's see, who do we start with?
So we need to figure out who's starting.
Let's start with Nessa.
Okay.
Nessa, by the time you wake up, Neil is gone.
Yeah, sounds about right. This is the first time she's probably actually like slept in her own bed in like a week.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. She probably has why don't I not do this more? But yeah, we'll sort like what time is it roughly?
It's noon.
Noon. Okay. We'll probably, make my way downstairs with the idea of drinking coffee.
There's a fresh pot already made. Because your dad is home.
Yep. It's like, okay.
Hey,
Hey.
the locksmiths will be here tomorrow. Kind of took the week off. Vacation time saved up.
I mean, you gotta use it eventually. Goes away if you don't use it, right?
Yeah.
Is it doing all this? And
Is there
make
a...
yourself cook up?
Is everything okay at school?
School is school. I mean, going to classes, studying, working on my portfolio.
your friends okay?
As of, last night when I saw them, yeah. I mean, yesterday was a day.
Mm-hmm. I bet. It's, see, something kind of hit me last night as I was... Well, it hit me metaphorically as I was driving you to the airport. Nancy told me the ambulance didn't come from our house.
Yeah.
In fact, the break-in wasn't reported. It's like
Yep.
someone just went in and out, and you two are at the hospital. So is there anything you want to say to me, Vanessa? There's something we should talk about? Because if I'm honest with you, seeing you there terrified me. And I need today to be the day where we talk.
I didn't want to worry you at the time.
Too late for that.
Yep. I mean that. But yep. So I'm not lying. Someone did break in.
Okay.
I mean, there's probably smashed, like a few things that got smashed when all of that happened. And I didn't really fight him off. I did fight, but yes, I was knocked unconscious, and I woke up in a warehouse.
What?
I'm not really sure. Woke up in a warehouse, and it was dark, and I don't know much else. I just know that my friends showed up. They helped me out. I was able, and they were able to get me out of here.
As soon as you said it was dark, your father just holds you and hugs you.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, I'm so sorry. Did you get a good look at their faces? What do you want to call the police?
I mean,
I don't.
I mean, they were wearing a mask, which is true, but they were wearing a mask. I didn't get a good look at them. They were wearing a mask and dark clothing. Before I knew it, it was. Before I knew it, it was over.
Okay. And he kind of sits you down at the table.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else we need to talk about?
I don't know.
Look, I know that I know that I'm not around a lot, and I should have been there for you. I should have protected you. I should have...
I mean, Neil, did his best and everything, but I think this person was just stronger than either of us.
So your friend saved you.
Yeah, I managed to get them a text before I was knocked out, and a couple of them are pretty good with computers.
So tell me about these friends.
Well, you met a couple of them. I mean, there you didn't meet Trip. Trip is really cool. They're the theater kid and stuff.
What is Trip's last name?
Ward.
Oh, their their mom wouldn't happen to be a doctor, would they?
I believe so. I believe we slightly bonded over the fact that
Think your friend's mom is my boss. Okay, small world.
small town.
Yeah.
Trip. They're good. They're the ones that told me I should take self-defense and help me out with it a little bit.
We can sort of like fade
Yeah.
out from this conversation.
Yeah,
What
just-
do you tell?
Mm.
What does Nessa tell her dad?
Mostly it's like, yeah, Trip, cool, all that stuff. Aisling, pretty cool. That we're both art students and stuff. And we'll mention people like Gretchen and Jono, and we'll mention Jono. We'll just be like, there's Jono. And not so much else.
Gretchen's really cool. Her parents just died, so I was kind of helping her. And then there's my friend Felix, who was kind of nice, a little kind of cool. And then there's Jono. And then we met Cole.
Cole is a pretty new friend, but I think he's kind of cool. But yeah, no, it'd be all of that.
Cut to the Ward household. Trip.
I think this is it's mid morning, and Trip is sitting with a bowl of oatmeal just at the table, knowing what's going to happen, but not exactly sure when it's going to happen.
So would you like to tell me why you were at the hospital last night?
Well, someone I know was there.
And you rode in the ambulances with that person from from a location out of town because
Yes.
Technically, it was on the edge of town.
I would like to point out that it is in the jurisdiction of the ambulances, which means it's technically in town, just for a small point in my box. But yes, yeah, that was a thing.
Would you like to tell me what happened?
She fell onto some rebarb.
So your librarian was in a warehouse on the edge of town and she fell onto rebar. And the young man whose arm one of my nurses treated helped her. And your friends were just coincidentally there.
No, that was on me.
Okay. And she sort of just sits at the table and looks at you. How do you think this is going to go?
You question me until I break. I give you the answers. I get some sort of punishment, and then we act like it didn't happen in a week.
Are you okay?
I'm physically fine.
Not what I asked. I know that your librarian has been helping you with studying Shakespeare for, I believe, almost 2 years now. And I want to not doubt my child. I want to not have this idea that my child is lying to me. I'm not mad. I just... Seeing you sitting outside of that hospital room hit a little too close to home for me. And I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. You know that, right? I know that I'm... Oh, God. And you... I think this is the first time you've seen her cry. What is going on, Trip?
Ma, do you believe in a greater good? Like
That is,
the con. Like
that
the
is a
concept.
loaded question, but yes.
Like the concept of it. I believe that we all have a part to play in the building of the greater good. And there are people and things that don't want that. They want the opposite. I'd say a greater evil, but I don't really think evil is the opposite side of the good coin. And some of us are lucky enough to be drawn to the correct side. And with that comes responsibility.
She kind of like looks away for a moment. You see her pondering her next words. I won't say that I understand all of it. But I don't want you to be hurt. I keep trying to tell myself that scrapes and bruises and broken bones are just life. It's just life. Things happen and we're not prepared for it, and when they do, we have to move forward, but I just... Whatever this greater good is, I hope someday soon we can talk about it in full detail.
The
Right?
web of our life is of a mingled yarn, good and ill together, you know that.
She hugs you. She hugs you and kisses your forehead. Just be careful out there, baby, okay?
I'm doing my best.
Please just be careful. I took the day off, so if you want to catch a movie or go out to dinner or something, or if you just want to be left alone, just tell me. It's okay.
Just, I mean, right back at you. Please. Please. Please be careful.
We wards are tough. Whatever all this actually is, we'll make it through. I know we will. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to have my coffee and act like the total authoritarian parent for a few more moments. You better run before I ground you or something. She kisses your forehead one more time and... Oh, our neighbor said that there's a black car that drives up
shit.
sometimes.
Oh, I should probably tell you.
They said it was a 4-door Mustang, but that's silly. There's no such thing as a 4-door Mustang.
So, I guess I have a girlfriend, Mom. That's her car.
Okay, will I meet her soon? Let me rephrase that. I will meet her soon.
Oh. Okay. I'll set something up. I'll send you a Google Calendar and invite.
Okay. All right. Go. Be free.
Yeah, I guess
There's-
Triple then text Izzy and be like, "Can I get a ride away from this place?"
Lucky for you, I'm outside.
Whoops. Hey, Mom, you want to wave from the front door and not say anything too embarrassing?
Definitely, and then we'll talk about this later, as if we haven't already talked about the fact that you have a girlfriend.
Awesome. Like now. And
Wonderful.
You see Trip
And she-
kind of like scoop up their bag and stick it over the shoulder.
Your mom grabs like the bathrobe off the back of the just as if too much.
No, I think it's great. I think it's
Okay,
great. It's like
alright.
a casual meeting.
Slippers,
We're not gonna talk
slippers, no slippers.
about it. No slippers.
No
You're
sli-
way better than slippers.
Okay, socks and socks.
Socks are fine. And Trip will like go out the front door and like and then Trip will do a hands free jump over the hood to the passenger side.
Izzy sort of waves back. You get in the car. You both drive away. Your mom turns. Izzy just goes, "She fucking knows, doesn't she?" Holy shit.
Look, she was looking for secrets, and it was either, "Hi, Mom, I'm a slayer, and I'm fighting the forces of evil with the other slayers of the world," or, "Hi, Mom, I have a girlfriend." There were two options. I picked the lesser of two evils, I think, in my case here.
Okay, fuck. Am I supposed to meet her soon? Fuck.
No, do you want to meet her?
I mean, I should if I'm like your girlfriend. Fuck.
But do you want to meet her?
I mean, yeah, like if she inspires so much fear, like I want to know.
I mean, it's kind of a face, but also very true. I mean,
Like,
she's
I want to know if your
hilarious.
rumors are true, but I don't know. And fuck, I'm supposed to meet the cuckoos. Do you want to meet the cuckoos? Let's hang out with the cuckoos today. Are you cool?
Let's be not here. Let's be
Yeah,
not here.
not here. Pizza on the way. Let's go. And she, as two anxious queer people drive away. Cole, I believe you have a potential meeting with Jono.
I actually had something I wanted to do before that in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, Jangles!
Before my interaction with Jono. Which I
At
think is more
Waffle
in-
House.
In the afternoon. No, I'll pick you up. Don't worry about Jono. Cole's gonna head back to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Check in on Nadia.
She's doing okay. She's awake.
Is, the rest of the coven individuals that are representing
Annalise is there.
Annalise. Marvelous. I'll just check and be like, well, seems like you survived to some extent.
Not the first time I've been stabbed, darling.
Probably not the last either, but we can hope.
At least the scar can be hidden by clothing.
Mm-hmm. Grazed your kidney, right? Nothing too serious.
Nothing too serious.
Good. Annalise, when did you plan on moving Nadia again?
What?
When did you plan on moving Nadia again? I know you
Annalise
wanna keep her here.
Annalise just goes, you're planning on moving me. Is that it?
Oh, I'm sorry to break the news. I thought most people knew that, but that's what happened because they could recover. People recover better in their actual coven's home than out in the middle of nowhere.
I thought it best to allow you to heal in a more familiar setting. And when you're going to tell me, Annalise? I certainly didn't make you acting Coven Supreme for subterfuge behind my back. I was leading into it. We all felt it, Nadia. That pain. Even if you didn't mean to. Are there any other secrets that I should know, or should I just be mad in my hospital bed? It was Tripp who agreed to the decision. They wanted what's best for you. For your healing. Nadia sort of softens at that.
Look, I feel bad.
Cole's like...
Cole just made the assumption that that was going to happen because that's what happened in the past with Cole and Watchers. So he was just like, that's what normally goes down. Is you get moved. So he's just like, oh.
Yikes on bikes.
Whoops. I am very... I'm very...
We all felt it, and we all worried. Ermine, Kerrigan, and I were the first ones to leave. I suppose, Ermine and they both say at the same time, complained about the drapes, yes. And I have no say in the matter, then. Since you're wounded and not acting supreme, unfortunately not, my dear.
Also, I don't want to influence anyone's decision here, but he pulls out a 5x7 piece of paper, print out.
Just like, so sorry.
Yeah. And he goes, it's printed on rather thin paper, and he just kind of places it on that overboard tray, puts it there. It is a screenshot of what looks to be like an iPhone with a series of texts between two people. There are no names on it. But he goes, someone's on a hunt.
For the three of us. Wonderful.
Probably the four of you if they found out.
Please, darling, if they were trying to hunt me, they'd come into my hospital room right now. Wouldn't do them any good. So...
I have a bit of a lead. And I will let you know how that goes.
I will stay with Nadia to protect her.
I can also leave my bodyguard available in case you need to get some rest or swap out whoever's actually going to be guarding them.
I will be just fine.
Ty did some pretty good work, so.
Is Tig with you?
I assume he is. I don't see why I wouldn't.
Annalise sort of looks at Tig. Tig looks at Annalise. I think I'll be fine.
Oh. Should you need him, simply call. And then he goes, have you both read and understood?
Yes.
He takes it and lights it with a match and burns the piece of paper.
How very bold of you.
I don't like leaving trails on things that I'm not willing to do above board.
Fair enough.
I come with a message, not as messenger.
Well then, as Wounded Watcher and no longer acting supreme of my coven, good luck.
I'll try.
Before you go, what is your last name?
Braddock.
Good luck.
Thanks. Want me to give Tanya your regards or anything?
Tell Tanya that a meeting between cousins should happen soon.
She'll respond if she wants to. You know her.
Yes, I do.
Right. Well. Good day. I'll see you all. Eventually, probably. Probably want to get back over to the other side of the coast.
Sorry, y'all. The Zoom chat's wildin'.
The Zoom chat is wiling about one idea that they have about why Cole is who Cole is. I'm laughing because only I know the truth right now.
And then we're just all going, oh no, everyone's hot.
Wait, Dan, you're muted.
I mean, the general hotness.
You mean he's well connected, rich, and hot? What?
See, he's only
Swoon.
one step away from being a himbo, and sadly, too intelligent, kind, like, helpful, too smart. Sorry, Cole. You
It's
did
okay.
not pass
I don't.
himbo check.
Cole does not need to be a himbo. for him
No,
to
Cole is way too hot. Well, we
Um.
salute you from Bimbo Himbo Thimbo hanging out spot.
Anyway.
As we continue on, Jono, about 3 in the afternoon, you get a knock on your door.
All right, be right there. And he'll pop his head out, little chain connected to the door.
Before we continue, just for posterity, you both have attractiveness levels, yes?
Yeah.
Could you share for the class what those levels are?
I can.
I'm dying.
4.
A shame, as I sit at a 5.
Yes.
So, Jono, you are face to face with Cole.
What up?
Care for an afternoon, early dinner, late lunch?
Yeah, sure. Waffle House still open? It
Not a
probably
bad
is.
idea.
Maybe, but okay. I hate each other. All right, I'll be back in like an hour or 2. Watch TV. Don't hit each other. Call me if you need me.
Do you want me to have Tig take care of them?
No, a strange person watching. Nah, they're fine on their own.
Very well.
He'll lock the door and.
Jono's
all right, cool.
siblings sound dead.
Stay in the house.
Strange house fire in Haven Rock.
Locking him inside.
More at 11.
Tragedy struck the sleepy town of Haven Rock.
Again,
Call Haven Rock a sleepy town.
Yeah, there were zombies.
There was zombies like
The sleepy
a week
town
ago.
of Haven Rock.
Sleepy Town is what it looks like to the people who don't understand the world.
Oh.
There
Also-
was literal zombies though. Like
Also, the zombie attack was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, you're right. Time is weird.
Almost a month.
It's true.
Oh,
The
no.
lasting impression.
You know, everybody talks about that one thing that really sells a town. For us, it's our zombie uprisings.
Yeah, like I'm in Baltimore. They talk about murder. It's like, yeah, I felt like last week or
I'm
something.
sorry, did you have like fucking zombies?
Oh my
So,
god.
this early dinner, late lunch. Where are you going, Cole?
Going to a lovely little place, a standalone building in a kind of more, you know, shopping center area, but like one of those buildings that are like away from the strip mall. A little place within nice script font, the Italian, Italian restaurant.
I cannot fucking afford this.
I told you I was buying, right?
Oh my god. Okay.
So, you two pull up to the Italian. You enter.
In between the sets of double doors, there is a coat check. And like they have the classic like set of double doors, and you actually go into the place.
Mm-hmm.
In there is a coat check, and Cole will kind of reach around to like his left back hip area, pull out a small like 38 caliber semi-automatic pistol, put it on the coat check. We don't do weapons here.
Oh, cool. All right. Keeps his jacket on.
Sir, your coat.
I'm cool with my coat. I get cold. So.
The attendant looks at you, Cole.
What you looking at him for?
I don't really think I need to ask you, but I presume you keep a peace.
I am a 17-year-old with a drinking problem.
He'll check the inside wrist where a black leather watch sits. And as a 17-year-old with a drinking problem and a tendency to unload firearms in open places, do you think it's a safe thing to bring it into a closed space?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because I don't know you.
That's
This could be a trap. I don't know what's in here. So.
Do you think I would knowingly bring you into a trap because you were once one of Felix's former lovers?
Oh, no.
The attendant just kind of goes,
I just don't know you, so I don't trust you.
This isn't something that it's not something I'm doing for show to get you to put your weapon down. This is a company policy.
Okay. Well, I'm not going into this enclosed space with a stranger.
Okay, we can do this here then. We don't need to do it anywhere else. I hear you have a little bit of a witch hunt, right?
Might?
Well, in there, in the back of the Italian, there are a few people. One of whom I'm pretty sure is a witch. Seen him do some magical stuff similar to what Aisling did the other day.
Okay.
Heard you on a witch hunt.
Yeah, but I just don't take out any witch.
Okay. You don't do any. You wouldn't think that the person who put you onto this wouldn't be excited to hear that you took care of more than you were initially set out to do.
No.
Why
I
not?
mean, this whole business is. It's a scalpel. You can't just go half-cocked.
I mean, seems like you went pretty half-cocked the last time you pulled it out.
There were zombies, lots of targets.
And you missed all of the zombies and hit both a friend of yours, from what it sounds like, and your former lover. Yet here we are.
Well, the former lover, that was on purpose.
Okay. So why did you purposely shoot him?
I didn't identify him until afterwards.
Okay, so you didn't realize that you were shooting a former lover. Why didn't you, identify a target instead of just pulling the trigger?
Well, I didn't identify every zombie that walked by either.
Yeah, but you knew they were zombies.
And I
You were
knew
able to
that it
identify.
was a shadow monster. So I shot it.
Why'd you shoot it?
Because
Was it a zombie?
it's a monster.
What makes a monster such a bad thing?
The possession of power without any
You don't
oversight.
think there's councils for that? You don't think werewolves run in packs with codes that they have to follow on top of laws? Normal human
Maybe,
laws?
but it has nothing to do with the laws that govern the state.
I'm pretty sure I watched a werewolf get euthanized. Not
I was
euthanized.
talking about, the United States. People don't know about it, so they can
No, but
pretty much do what they want.
how is somebody who is a werewolf gonna legitimately explain to somebody who is a legal governing body that they murdered somebody in an act of rage using their fists and claws and stuff like that? How are they gonna explain that without somebody losing their mind? Somebody who doesn't know this world.
It's not my problem.
No, but they're still gonna get put down all the same. They're not above law.
Not my problem. They're
So what is
gonna
the problem then? Because you have a problem with monsters?
Yes.
You gonna put that in quotation marks? Okay. So what makes a monster?
Someone who causes harm to society, who has powers that, once again, have no oversight.
They have
Not
plenty of-
human oversight.
No. Human oversight.
Yes.
Why does it need to be human oversight?
Because they're the lowest common denominator. They're the weakest here.
Why are they the weakest?
Because they don't have the ability to shift through shadows, to heal,
Yeah.
super strength, and all that. He'll light up a cigarette.
So, a monster is somebody who does harm to others. At the end of the day, it does harm to somebody who can't defend themselves. I have plenty of those in the back room too.
So says you, but I need to see it.
Go back there. Let's go back there and look.
They're not gonna.
Policy.
They're not gonna be doing stuff back there. Why do you want me to go back in the kitchen? This feels more and more like a trap the more I talk to you as he takes several steps back.
It feels more and more like a trap because you're not understanding the point of this, and that's okay. You can walk back there. It's not the back. It's not the kitchen. It's the back room. It's where all people who mean anything to these people hang out. It's where I hang out. It's where these people hang out. And these people are monsters.
So why the hell would I go back there?
Because I want you to understand something.
And what is that?
Walk back there and look. He looks over at the attendant. We're breaking policy.
Before we continue, Fan, I did send you a message. I just need a yes or no.
This is why I need a grenade.
Yes, because more explosives is the answer to this problem.
Okay, thank you.
It is.
The accountant's like, of course, Mr. Braddock.
Do you want to let me borrow borrow one of the house ones while I'm here?
Right away. And the attendant pulls out. How would you describe one of the house ones, friend?
A gunmetal gray, like nice 1911.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
I hope you have a nice day at the Italian.
Thank you very much.
Does this place have a different name?
No.
Okay.
It's Italian. It's my favorite place to come to. So,
Hi, my name is Cole Braddock, and this is my favorite restaurant in Haven Rock.
Yeah.
you see, walking through the main area, very fine dining style establishment. There's a set of double doors that are the hinged swing kind. And it takes you back, and these booths are nicer, but more in like a old-fashioned, refined nice than in the actual nicety over there. And sitting in two of the booths, one has, I think, there's a couple in one booth. There is a single individual in another, and I think somebody that you might recognize, John, in the third.
Who is it?
I believe it's Kerrigan.
God, which one was that?
One of your targets, the
hey.
young man that came with the other two witches of Nadia's coven that the principal told you to get rid of.
He's looking around.
So, these are all monsters, by your definition of monster. What makes them monsters?
I just said, man.
No. What do these three specifically have that make them monsters?
The ones with cosmic power, the ability to teleport. Who knows what else they can do?
So back to your initial point, if I may. There are people that can do harm to others that those people that they're harming can't stop themselves. So,
Yeah.
if I may have your attention, everyone.
And
Who all
everyone
here-
sort of turns to the two of you.
Who all here has done awful things to somebody who couldn't defend themselves? I'm asking as a point to a good dear friend of mine who's currently sipping from a flask. Probably has Everclear or some other things. So
It's Everclear.
no need to be quaint with your response.
The couple sort of hesitates. Kerrigan just looks between the two of you a bit confused. No one's answered yet.
That's fine. So, these are monsters. Because one's a witch, according to your definition of what a monster is, that's a monster. One's done some pretty bad things to people about your siblings' ages. And the other just got out of prison for murdering a bunch of other people. So which one of these is the monster?
Are you speaking of the ones who've harmed people? All of them.
Exactly. Now which one of these are human? All of them.
Even the witch guy? What?
Mm-hmm. He's still human. They don't stop. You don't stop being human.
Yeah, but we make that in like the loosest of terms. Normal humans don't do magic.
Yeah, normal humans also don't murder people for fun or shoot their friends.
The murdering thing is definitely a monstrous trait, and
Mhm.
serial killers I do consider monsters.
Mm-hmm.
As for the shooting, I apologized, and I promise to do better.
Who'd you apologize to?
The person I shot.
Which person?
Oh God.
You
Nessa?
apologize to... Oh, you...
Nessa?
Yeah, what's it?
Did you apologize to Nessa?
No, Aubrey. Aubrey. There you go.
No.
No.
You apologize to Nessa.
Yeah, Nessa is there.
Is the character.
Was that the one I shot?
You shot...
It's not like it's become a running joke by now.
I know, like
To
Jono's like over it.
To recap, Jono missed a shot and wounded Nessa, and then shot Felix.
Oh yeah. He Felix.
I'm dying.
Yeah. I did apologize to Nessa.
So you apologize to Nessa, the person you accidentally shot. That's good.
Yeah.
And why would you? And did you apologize to the other person that you shot?
The one I shot on purpose?
Yeah, the one you shot on purpose.
No, because it was on purpose.
Mm-hmm. So why did you shoot them on purpose? And why did you suddenly realize, oh, Shadow, let's shoot it? Is that your reasoning? Just, yes, something that is moving, that is something I cannot explain. Let's murder it with gunpowder.
I mean, before then, we saw the Shadow canvassing a house that we were investigating.
Mm-hmm.
It was acting peculiar. It evaded communication, much like...
Doesn't like being talked to half the time. You
True, but...
dated him.
True. But all the signs screamed as something, a warning sign. If you're creeping on someone's roof during a time when people are going missing, as a shadow monster, you are suspect number one.
Potentially. There's plenty of other people that could do that. You want to know who else? Just kind of took people from broad daylight? Him.
Well, no, if a regular person was also creeping on someone's rooftop, I would...
You were on the street?
I went up there because he was there. If a regular person was creeping on someone's rooftop, that would lend the same amount of suspicion.
Okay. So where was your next conclusion to jump to shooting? I'm just curious.
Because it evaded capture.
Mm-hmm. Why would it? Maybe it would evade capture because it doesn't want to be captured?
Oh, I mean, most things that creep in the night don't want to be captured or killed.
So why would you try to do either?
Excuse me. And Kerrigan just sort of like, I
Hi.
paid my bill. Can I go?
Yeah, you can go now.
All right. Thanks.
Peace out.
Unless,
Get
you
help.
want to...
And then Kerrigan just leaves.
Bye, Kerrigan.
What's
What's the point of all this?
Kerrigan stops.
Hmm.
How the fuck did you know my name?
Heard it in a grapevine.
No, how the fuck did you know my name? And then Kerrigan just sort of like closes the doors behind him.
What you gonna do, Kerrigan?
Who are you? What the fuck is this about?
Nothing, we're just having a nice little debate. I heard there was lunch, but I haven't had lunch yet.
Oh,
Well, to be fair, it is an Italian place, and they don't know how to spice for shit.
Chef don't want you to hear that.
Hey, it's Italian food, dear God.
And?
Look, whoever you are, stay away from me. And then Kerrigan just like...
You don't want to explain them, do you?
Bye, Kerrigan.
Cole will nod to Kerrigan. Just thanks. So. Either way. You want to say monsters are people that do awful things that can't be controlled by other humans, but a lot of what people do from day to day is still human, even if they have other things strapped onto it. Nobody just is born, whatever they end up being.
Who knows? I have no idea about the supernatural realm. I mean, demons, right? Aren't they born evil?
With some stipulations.
Oh my God.
They also choose whether they want to stay evil or not.
So Felix, or maybe you just wanted to come in hoping, I don't know what, to smooth over things between Felix and I, or what's the point, bro?
Never mind.
I've been doing this a while, Cole, and
Have you though? Because you've shot 2 people and missed a bunch of other things in the process, and you've made everyone that was close to you your enemy. Because you decided to be, I don't know what, the bigger person, the person that's seen it all, the person that's been through hell and back. Yeah, you've seen a lot, friend. You sure fucking have. In a world of vampires and slayers, you've seen a lot from the sidelines.
Sidelines.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
How do you think I came across these people? How do you think
I don't know, Mr. Capitalistic Rich Boy. How do you think you got your wealth? Because I can tell you
How
that
Tell me how
people
I
like
came
you
across
don't get it
don't?
in any way that is legit.
No, definitely don't spend, I don't know, with the exception of this month, 18 hours a day on a better part of a day, working on various 3D models for multiple $1 million
Oh,
companies.
yeah, you work very hard. You work the hardest.
Yeah, I get paid for my work, and that's what's important.
Cool.
So that's how. In addition to that, this all isn't even mine. It's my uncle's. He has all that. I don't touch that shit.
And he
They
also
just
worked
respect that.
very hard for it.
Yeah, from what I can tell, seeing as my father
Picked
loaned
himself
him the
up
money,
from his bootstraps and
not by
stuff.
bootstraps, because that's a dumb fucking metaphor.
Yeah.
He just hustled. He made a cafe. It turned out to
Hard
be a
work.
hit.
Got all the way on the
Made a
top.
diner. That seemed to work out. Finally finished it off with the Italian. Took 3 decades to get all this together, but sure. He did nothing. He earned it. He got his money from his parents, and they got it from his parents before him. That's how all this shit works, right? That's how it all matters to you.
That's how it usually goes, yeah.
Yeah, it's how it usually goes. You know, when we keep telling you how this isn't, how this whole place, this whole idea isn't about that.
Oh, it sounds like you're trying to tell me that out of all the people who made their money, you did it right.
No.
Out of all
lot
of
of
the monsters out there who kill people on a day-to-day basis, these people are good.
Because there are a lot of good monsters for every bad one.
I haven't seen many good ones.
Yeah, that's because you've only been looking for bad monsters.
Maybe.
That's all you're gonna find. And if you keep looking at every person like they are just suck-ups to whoever gives them the most money, that's all you'll ever see. And if all you ever see of yourself is a drunk with a gun problem, that's all you'll ever be.
No, I think... I don't know, man.
You think a lot, yet you come to very little conclusions that actually make sense. Additionally, if you want to know how I got into this world, well, you say you've seen a lot. Try spending about 5 years as a vampire's plaything. Try spending a good amount of time trying to understand the world that you've been left alone in. Because, you know, suddenly one day, the person you trust and you love and you care for is just staked on the floor, dead.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't want to compare, sad backstories.
No, I'm not trying to compare sad backstories.
I lost a lot of people in Mexico.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. We all lose people. Welcome to the party.
No, not everyone loses people.
Yeah, everyone loses people.
No, to
People
old
lose-
age and shit, but what we
No.
experienced?
No.
Are you kidding me? Do most people experience their friends getting murdered or family members? That doesn't
Friends
happen.
getting murdered. Some friends get to watch their friends die in a car crash.
The
Some friends die of cancer.
one half of the couple sort of like, hi.
What up?
My sister was murdered.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. It happens a lot more than you think. You're not special. Nobody's special.
I never said that.
But it's what you kind of sounded like you were saying.
May
because
we
you-
also just...
Yeah, of course.
It seems you two are having a... Yeah, we're just...
Yeah.
$20
you were-
tip. Okay. All right. Have a night. Come on, sweetie. Let's go.
Yeah. Peace out. Do they have any leftovers?
Oh. He kind of knocks on the glass to the front room. Another individual steps in. We can have food over this.
Sounds good. Cool.
Sounds good, Jono.
What are we drinking then?
You already got Everclear. You want something more refined than that piss swine? By all means, take a look
I
at
wouldn't
the wine.
call it piss wine. It was.
I would. It's pretty awful. Everclear is never a smooth drink.
You get used to it after a while. It's like kind of like the Westerner like moonshines and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's good
Yeah,
shit.
they have a word for that. Actual moonshine.
Yeah.
Which
And
I will
not-
get one day. Everclear is just cheaper in general.
But people die all the time to all sorts of things, and things that you would never expect to happen. It's life. You're not special. Nobody's special. I didn't get here because I sucked up to somebody. I got here because I had made a portfolio that somebody wanted to pay me a lot of money to use. That's how I got here. You just keep going on from one thing to the next thing. And if all you ever see of yourself is a drunkard with a gun problem, that's all you'll ever be. And that's okay. If you want to be that, by all means. But you're not going to be that and survive in this world.
I guess I didn't anticipate surviving.
Well, do you want to be there for the people around you? The people that haven't died yet, according to the people that you've lost?
I mean, you know that I'm not close to anyone.
I would say you are. You're closer to a lot more people than you think.
No.
Who's going to be there for all your younger siblings if you just turn up dead next day?
Mom and dad, hopefully.
And what if
That's
they
about
happen to
it.
die in a freak car accident 12 hours later?
Well, like you said, we all go through tragedy, so I guess I'll just deal.
Yeah. But you want to say that you're not close to anybody, but it's not that you're not close to anybody. It's you believe you're not close to anybody. And every younger sibling of yours that looks up to you because you're the oldest, because you take care of them, because your family's out doing more, because they're trying to get themselves out of that place. They all look up to you.
Yeah, I try to change that. I don't like it.
You don't get to change that. You don't get to change other people's opinions of you. You can do your best. Maybe you'll scratch an inch off of it. But you're not going to get there. You can't change other people's opinions. You can't change who cares about you. You can't change what someone else means to you, or what you mean to someone else, I should say. You don't get to choose that.
I find it difficult to get close to people, and I don't think that's something that I can change. Not readily.
You can. I can give you a couple quick steps. Put down the gun. Put down the Everclear. Go to rehab. It'll put you in the right direction. Plus, the people you meet in rehab are pretty fucking amazing. They're all people who are trying to get the same place as you are, and they will help you through it.
I can put down the Everclear, sure, but I got a job to do, and I can't really step away from it.
You can. You're choosing not to.
I choose not to step away from it.
Because why? You want to get rid of some more bad people? Because you presume they're bad? You don't know that they're not good or something? They're not putting in good work, that they haven't saved a good friend of mine once or twice in the past? In addition to myself, in addition to a third friend of mine? One that you know pretty well?
I will try to look at people in a better light, but I think just like there are slayers, there also needs to be hunters.
Hunters. Interesting term for somebody who just pulls a pistol out at anything that moves. That is not human.
Man, Felix really talked your ear off.
Almost like we've been friends for about a decade. Or so.
Yeah, he's good people.
He is. It's a shame
Cool.
you shot
You
him.
get a text on your phone. It's from Tanya. It just says incoming. The door's open and there's Felix.
No.
Are you about ready to go?
Me?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna catch a movie or
Talking to
something.
me, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm just wrapping up here. Sorry. Give me one. I mean, unless you want to stay for the finishing touches of this masterpiece that we've managed to not fuck up tonight.
I've waited long enough.
By all means, sit. you're gonna be a hunter, Jono, you have to adhere to a code. Because hunters are not ravage animals. It's the one thing that separates us from beasts.
Or
They're different than
monsters.
No, they're different. Monsters are different. Based on Jono's work, not mine. But codes and conscious thought and the ability to make a decision because you want to is what separates humanity from being just another set of animals that roam a planet.
As Cole talks, Johnny, you see kind of Felix sort of like tap. There were like black nails on the table. Just bored. And
So if you want to be a hunter, you have to learn how to hunt the proper way. Not just pulling out pistols at anything that moves.
I don't do that.
bullshit.
Quiet, God.
That was Felix.
Oh,
Yeah,
you don't know me, Felix. You haven't been there at every hunt.
I think I do, actually. And you see the scar on Felix's arm.
Oh my God, Felix, I am sorry. I shot you.
You wait until I show up to apologize to him?
You brought up some good points.
Maybe not all is lost.
Something's lost.
There's no doubt that supernatural creatures, because of their power, scare me. They scare me to death.
There it is.
And I reacted, Felix, and ruined our friendship.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say this once. You keep referring to what we had as a friendship. It was more than that. You know that, I know that, but you seem to have this narrative that we were just friends, and because we were just friends, you can apologize to me after you randomly say that you still love me or care about me after you shot me, and everything will be fine.
Sorry, I don't expect things to be fine.
I wasn't finished.
I apologize. Go ahead, Felix.
I'm not going to go around again. You and me, it's over. It was over when you shot me. It was over when you didn't apologize for several weeks. And it was over when you decided to win me back with that sort of bullshit statement that you were going to look into situations. Whatever you do after this, it's on you. If you come after me again, I will fucking end you. If you come after my friends again, Cole, Nessa, Trip.
I have never gone after any
Ashley.
of them.
In the future, I think is what it means.
I will end
I
you.
would randomly go after them?
I mean, I'm not a monster in a supernatural sense, so.
If you go after Robert and Bianca for whatever crusade is the day's adventure, I'll fucking end you.
All right. Felix, I had no assumptions or hopes that we would ever get back together. And I use friendship in the basis of forms as being the kind of the catalyst for any sort of relationship. I didn't mean to say that we weren't lovers, more so that friendship to me is kind of, you know, that thing.
Meaningless, I think, is the word you're looking for.
No.
Based on what I've seen.
Hard one, maybe?
I
Foreign?
made a mistake, and I'm sorry. And that's it. And he'll get up. Cool. Thank you for the lunch. It was splendid, but I do believe you guys have a movie to catch.
Probably.
I'll think upon the things you said, and Maybe it was a happy medium.
Good luck on your witch hunt.
I'll be outside. And Felix just sort of slinks to a shadow and...
All right. See you later, Cole. Don't be a stranger.
Jono,
Yep. What's up, Cole?
if we ever meet again, on the terms where you shot somebody close to me,
Oh my god, if you're gonna threaten me, like, I'm out. Peace out. See you later, bro. He'll put on his headphones.
he's gonna shoot a hole about 5 feet from your head.
He'll just keep going.
Okay.
Whip out a cigarette. And head out. That was so dramatic. I loved it.
So Ashley and Gretchen are just chilling out in the hotel room, having like snacks.
Yeah.
Watching
exactly what
movies.
we're doing.
Yeah, just chilling. Gretchen's like, wow, I hope everyone else is fine.
What is with that restaurant though? So much drama.
The Italian.
Yeah. Jesus.
I think we all just need to
One
go to like a
restaurant.
fancy dinner now. And actually have dinner.
So,
Look, I have a fancy dinner banked from my mom.
It's true.
I just like in the first episode we went from pizza and now the GIF or whatever the GIF should be fancy restaurants or fancy dinners at the Italian,
Yes.
which could also be pizza.
Yeah.
So it kind of goes around
Yeah,
perfectly.
fancy
They
pizza.
probably have a wood fire oven in the back,
Oh god.
like the diner does.
so Jono,
It's
You
COVID
walk
one
out.
day. Yeah.
smoking your cigarette. You look at your phone, you have those texts, those witches you're supposed to hunt. What do? You let one go.
He'll take a picture of his middle finger and send it back to the principal and just says, I quit school. Or no, middle finger and then the God, what is it? Breakfast Club. Well, you know, at the end where the guy's like doing his fist up. That should, I think, be the same message.
You get a reply. You'll regret this.
I know. He responds back.
No, you don't. And before you can reply, the number has blocked you.
God, I hate when they do that. Fucking Verizon. He's got to go to Waffle House. He needs some good cooking. Only Waffle House I can provide.
I know it's getting a little late. And I think we've had a good few scenes. Are there any more scenes that we would like to have before we call it?
Oh my god. I want it to go on and on.
I mean, being the cheeky fucker that I am.
Also, I imagine at some point during the day, Nessa would have texted Trip and being like, "This is my story. I am sticking with it. If anything is anyone, if your mom asks you anything about this, this is what happened."
And Trip's
Someone
like,
broke in my-
I kind of made it like a metaphorical problem, but I didn't technically lie. But also, I have bigger fish to fry.
hey, Maka.
I think I'm taking my mom and my girlfriend to dinner, but they don't know it yet.
It's going good. It's going good, Maka. I think we're going to wrap up here soon.
We're about to wrap up, Maka.
Oh. Our friend.
But yes, I think Trip will take mom up on the dinner request, but also be like, Izzy, you're going to dinner with my mom. Look alive. Okay, bye.
So, I say you go to the Italian. dressed in some finery. Izzy cleans up real nice. You have a somewhat awkward night, but it kind of mellows out.
They want to
and
meet each other, and like honestly, I'm probably gonna die tomorrow, so let's get it done.
I think Cole like walks in, looks, sees, keeps walking into the back room and says nothing.
I mean, I'm assuming Izzy might actually know the place because no, she don't.
She's never been here.
She's never been here. Fancy. I am in charge of this entire dynamic, and I've made it awkward as for everyone, so that we're all on an equal playing field of awkward.
The night goes well. Like, take your own advice, bud. Drunk friends. It's gonna be me tomorrow night, but none of you are streaming. So, it's a nice night. Izzy and your mom actually hit it off. Like, they have a good conversation. Like, Izzy talks about like the progress of some like medical studies and so on and so forth. It's a pretty good time.
Wow, yeah, that went surprisingly well, and because that went so well, Trip will just slip a little note into Izzy's fucking hand. Say, please don't read this until I'm out of your vicinity, so you don't laugh where I can hear it. It's in your DMs.
As the night comes to a close and the three of you walk out, Izzy, are you going to, I think I'm just gonna take a walk, just, it was a really lovely night, Dr. Ward, and, it was lovely meeting you. It's lovely meeting you too. Trip, are you riding with me?
Can y'all like rock, paper, scissors over who gets the privilege of me riding with them?
I forfeit. Izzy places a hand on your shoulder. Have a nice night. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
And as you and your mom drive back to your home at the end of the weekend, we see Izzy sort of kind of wait for a moment, like sort of walk in another direction. We see her climbing a rooftop. They're climbing up to a rooftop, just sort of like get a view of a good view of Summer Square. A nice night. She opens the letter. What does it say?
I love you can be such a heavy phrase when I blush even just at your gaze, let alone to someone who doesn't believe that they're really deserving of love. To admit my feelings for you are strong puts you in danger, and I'm not willing to do that. I don't care what you protest. I can't do something like that, not to you. Who knows how long I'll live? A Slayer's life is not one that walks and forgives. And although I've been reassured differently, there's no reason to lie to you about what I feel might happen. I refuse to have you used against me because you love me. And hopefully these words will never catch your eyes. Only in your arms my eyes will rest. But if your arms are cold and I cannot stop your eyes, know this. I have loved you from the moment I first heard you laugh in a graveyard.
Izzy sort of like folds the piece of paper and puts it in her leather jacket. She turns and says, "What are you doing up here?" as 2 crossbow bolts sink into her chest, and she falls backwards.
What?
And a
Hate it here.
piercing howl fills the night.
I hate it here.
And that's why I'm the session.
Timeline. Worst timeline.
What is happening in this town?
Thank God it wasn't bullets.
Been like,
No.
Jono.
Like, I'm in my kitchen. Oops. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
How did this gun get here?
What?
What? A scope sniper rifle for me?
He's like making pizza and it's like mangled in the sauce. Like,
No, he was cutting a pizza and then magically he's cutting the pizza with a handgun. Whoa!
how did this get here? I don't know.
Like, it's magically got silver bullets in it.
Oh.
Oh, God.
And then we like segue to like the gun safety commercial.
This,
This whole season has been sponsored by gun safety.
like I said, we just need to get Jono the how to talk to your cats about gun safety book.
Talking to your cats about gun safety.
Okay.
Oh.
So when I come back eventually, I want my cat to be able to talk, and I want him to teach me gun safety.
Yes, because this was Mitch's last episode of the season.
Yes.
We ended on a different note than I thought we would for Jono.
Jono lived.
Bitch!
Not the
Fight
chat
another
having-
day.
Not us chatting, speculating how long it's gonna take it before someone kills him. But
Not like taking bets over DMs.
I know, right?
But
I think he could still be killed off screen.
What? Gotta wait till I'm on screen.
don't worry, he'll come back in season.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
just like
like
it's the year.
I'm gonna like poke Kaleb like every couple of weeks and be like, is now the time?
No.
Everyone.
Mitch, how did you get into my house?
You see like the little like back that little storage place right behind you open up like is it now? Can I join now?
Hello.
Hello.
Just opens the closet. and
This
it's
is
just
this
Mitch
is a
waiting.
this is a lovely futon you have in front of this closet.
It's just nice and soft. I really appreciate
Opens it and
Uh,
then just goes,
There's like
No,
Annabelle doll there,
just
too.
open and just go.
Yeah.
Just
Oh man, okay.
But-
So definitely I need your address if we're gonna
no, actually no. You should not be traveling. We are still in a panorama. Now,
there is a Pangea going on after all.
I know.
it's a personal pan pizza out there, Mitch.
We were talking about restaurants and eating in this bowl.
Serena out there.
Why?
Look, it's 20 and then the pandemic isn't there yet, so.
It's turning for But we're going to call this session to a close. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for reminding us to drink water. And
Many times.
let's go in reverse order. Let's let's say who we are, who we played, where you can find us, and what our favorite moment of this episode was. So, Emily.
Hi everyone, I'm Emily. I played Ashlyn. You can find me on the internet, but basically on any variation of the Phantom Starfish. Favorite moment was the absolute drama in that restaurant. The amount of drama and tea in that restaurant that was going on.
That attendant was just like, girl. Sis.
Oh, right?
Just jumping for in some fucking philosophy debate or something. And then
Like
Felix
we
just
broke up.
dramatically walking in.
All right, Mitch.
Oh man, I am Mitchell, or Mitch. I am Penny for a Tale. You can find me on all the social medias. You can also find me over at Weave the Tale and Penny for a Tale Network. We got a couple of cool things. We got a whole new season coming up with all these cool indie games. What else? We got 2 books coming out this year, so definitely check it out on Kickstarter. Just follow the Twitter, and you'll find out. It'll be really cool. And my favorite scene was definitely like with Cole. I knew what type of a scene it would be the moment we compared appearances. I'm like, oh my god, let me get my Vampire Masquerade book. This taking me to Elysium, kicking my ass like a Toreador. I'm like, hot damn.
Toreador Ventrue, I think.
Yeah,
the Ventrue versus the Bruja.
I know. I was like, but punch it. And she was like, no, bro, stop it.
And then La Sombra's like, fuck you and fuck all of you.
I know. Fucking La Sombra.
Like, it's just like, we are not friends, so we will never be friends. It's like,
Go back to the Sabat.
Use a bitch and you'll always be a bitch. Like,
that was hurtful, Felix. That was the most damage I ever took in this game.
If you come after them, I'll end you. If you come after them, I'll end you. If you come after them, I'll end you.
The private messages during that were like, oh no.
I want to know what these private messages were.
Maybe.
They're private.
Dan.
Hello, I'm Infect Dan. You can find me in all the places on the internet at Darker Lerper, including here on Fridays, on Sundays, on Make Believe Live, where I have a talk show called Untitled Talk Show, where we talk about RPGs and nerdy stuff and give our opinions, drink coffee, and just generally have some fun tea time about the week. On Mondays, I stream on Twitch here, playing Overwatch with my friends as filthy casuals, even though we are a competitive team. On Thursdays, you can also find me on Make Believe Again, where Neverland of the Lost, where we play LARPers who got trapped in Neverland. And in general, I make content on the internet, primarily about live action roleplay. Everywhere at Darker Lerper. I have a YouTube channel and shit, so yeah.
Hi everybody, I've been Fettuccine. I've been playing Cole this evening. You can find me all over the internet at Fettuccine. I'm Guildmaster here at Guild of the Phoenix. I'm very sad that we will be losing you, Mitch. You've been a lot of fun to play with.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Dan, what was your favorite moment?
Ooh, I thought I was gonna real fast.
Nope.
I think my favorite moment is the juxtapositions between like the 2 doctor families, because that was fun for me.
That was fun.
Because I knew that like Nessa's dad also worked at the hospital, but like we didn't know anything else other than they both worked there. So like seeing that was fun.
And then Dr. Lane like, ooh, I think that's my boss, actually.
And me going, oh no.
Right, so please continue.
No, it's fine. You can find me all over the internet at Fettuccine. I'll go over guild stuff here in a second once we get done with our introductions and stuff. Cause
I hear that a certain show.
We'll do that in a second.
Okay, all right, fine, cool, fine.
Yeah, because we'll see. Because like while Mitch is unfortunately leaving us here on Fridays, there might be something else there. So.
Okay, all right. What was your favorite part?
Roasting Jono.
Brought him here just to kick my ass. God damn.
That is the whole reason I came to this show, actually.
I mean,
I wish I was actually joking with you, but like 100%, I was like, this is the character I want to play. And Kaleb was like, cool, do you want him to be friends with Felix? I'm like, of course. And so then once all this happened in the show, he's like, so Felix got shot, here's why. And I'm like, cool, can I guest star? And he's like, sure. And then I'm like, cool, I'm here with one goal.
It's like,
Look,
I'm here with one goal.
There's a long line of pretty people tied into that web of mess, and I want to meet all of them to tell your friends.
And then Spen's just like, I have one specific goal, and I'm just like, lad.
Pretty much. Anyway.
That's hot.
Yes, sorry. Let's get over to Aubrey. That was my favorite.
Aubrey.
Hello, I am Aubrey. I play Nessa. You can find me on most social medias. Either I run the Goblins and Gays stuff, or my personal one, Mad Queen Cosplay, which you'll see hints of an upcoming project that I haven't really talked much about because it's still in the planning phases. But yes, check that out. It's going to be really cool and a lot of fun. Also find me here every Friday night playing this game, which I'm having a lot of fun with. My favorite moment is, I mean, I'm not going to dogpile Jonathan because we're all going to say that. For me personally, it was the conversation just I got to have with her dad because, like, just getting into character and stuff and doing that, and it was like I think that is the probably the closest time I've actually gotten really, really close to making myself cry on camera. So that's cool.
Oh, don't worry, I actually cried.
Yeah, no, I know. No, like if it hadn't stopped there, I probably would have started crying.
And hi, I've been
Last
your
but certainly not least, as you do it to me all the time, Caleb.
You shush up. Hi, my name's Hello there, my name is Kaleb and I've been your director for this evening. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at KalebIsBelak. That is KalebIsBelak. You can also find me doing mostly this on Fridays, a Wicco of the Phoenix. Maybe I'll pop up somewhere else. Who knows? The world's crazy right now and everyone's crying on the inside. You can find me also... You can also find me on YouTube, What Kind of Matter Presents.
On the inside.
And the outside. Who put all these onions here? You can also find me on YouTube with Kind of Matter Presents. I have been slowly making my way through Persona 4 Golden, and we're trying to save Yukiko right now. We as in me and the squad. So, yeah, just... keep watching. And, my favorite moment
what was your favorite moment?
was the thought of the attendant going like, girl. Just like as
Just
Cole and Jono had that standoff in like the interim before the actual restaurant, just going,
girl, like, it's gonna get...
sis.
Oh my god.
Do I have a martini story for you?
I have a lot of, like, Dan has a lot of thoughts about exactly what the resolution of that could be fixed as, which I will save for the spicy off-game chat.
The decompression.
I was thinking of, like, muddy wrestling between Cole and Jono. But
That is on the correct path.
And Felix with a glass of wine just like, yes.
Fight for me, damn it. Yeah.
Sure. It is late. We're gonna call it. Thank you so much
Wait,
for.
Finn, don't you have things
so sorry.
to say?
Sorry, let me just
So
chill
sorry.
out our channel. I gotta do something
Guild
here.
stuff.
Yeah, I am Guildmaster. I do gotta kind of be like, hey, welcome here, plug our shit, watch our channel.
Buy our merch, you know.
Buy our merch. Yeah, plug our shit, watch our channel, buy our merch.
Buy our merch.
Buy our merch. Buy our merch. No. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Haven Rock is still going to be here Fridays for a few more weeks. It did get renewed for season 2, according to Chip, our producer / exec, whatever the fuck he is.
Regarding season 2, I plan to take like a month off, recuperate our energies, maybe play a little like one shot, like glitter hearts or something. Doesn't play pretty.
I love how the way you said glitter heart.
Glitter hearts.
Yeah. So Haven Rock will be here for a few more weeks, and then it'll go on a quick break as we recuperate our creative energies. And then on Thursdays, we'll have a few more weeks of a D&D 5e post-apocalyptic campaign, mini campaign thing that I'm running that we've just kind of been slow rolling as we go. On Sundays, you can find us here alternating Sundays with 2 shows, one being Shadow's Embrace, which is going to have its final episode late February because we realized that the next time we play it is Valentine's Day and we're all going to be busy. So
what, you're not going to have a stream on Valentine's Day like I have?
No, we are taking time to be with our significant others because we're all
woof.
I'm sorry,
Dan, are you okay?
Our quarantine Valentine's Day stream where it's what are you doing? And I'm like trying to not be sad while filling this jar filled with compliments. It's fine.
I mean, if things happen and my boyfriend has to work, I mean, I could potentially stream something like Monster Camp or Monster Prom.
I'm joking because our morning show meets on Sundays and we're meeting on Valentine's Day. We're doing a whole Ask Alice bad advice section. Some of it's good, but some of it's bad.
Oh, why do I want to be a part of that so bad?
I mean, I'll send you a link to the Discord server where we're taking questions.
Hi, Roxanne Debris from Missouri. How did you dispose of your husband?
Okay, I'm
Sorry, Finn, we're
feeling
taking over
brains.
your
We
segment.
don't want to
Taking
end.
over.
I'm so
We
sorry.
don't
I'm so
want to
sorry.
end.
I know we don't want to end, but we can also talk off stream. I know that we love to hang out and talk, but we're wrapping up. And for the people here at home that need to go to sleep because they have to get up for work in the morning, they're probably like, please end. No, like, thank you all very much for watching. On the other Sunday, real quick, coming this Sunday, we have a new show. It is going to be called Auburn Skylines.
Ooh.
And it is a Cyberpunk Red RPG game. And it's going in, in every other Sunday, starting the day after tomorrow. So we'll see you all there. I'll have some art out tomorrow for it. I was supposed to do it tonight/today, but I've been busy with IRL things. So sorry. I'm doing my best. Anyway, that's it for the guild stuff. Back to you, Kaleb, so you can kill us. Metaphorically in a stream way before I go too far on that train. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Fen, for the guild report. Now, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful night. Hydrate. Spend time.
Hydrate.
Spend time taking care of you, and we'll see you next Friday for episode 9, I believe. Path to Isolation. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.